I wanted to do a quick bug fix bash. So there's a problem with one of the events. It's this one here, entity animated offset. Animated offset gives a relative position, like move 3 up. So that's what we're using to open a door. We say, given the entity ID, move it wherever it is now. I don't need to know where it is, just move it up. So we didn't give an absolute position, we gave a relative position, which is fine, it works. And then when you want to close it, we generate the opposite event, move it 3 down from wherever it is, and then move 3 down. And then we had to add some locking because if you pressed it twice, it might move too far. And the issue here is that we're saving the persistence in the gen server. And the way we do it is we save the last message. So gen server saves the last entity message, which may not be an adequate thing. Maybe you have to save the absolute position. But for now, this bug can be fixed just by passing the absolute position, because what happens is if the last message was a close, which is relative, if somebody enters the scene, that's going to take something on a neutral position 0 and shove it into the floor, below the floor. So that's one bug I want to fix. The other bug is that the mobile experience somehow got really choppy. Like I cannot click and drag here anymore. And the mouse is not responsive as I move here. Here it is. And here it's like boom, boom, boom. It's very stochastic. It's like not really listening to me. And if we look at, and that might be because we added some things in order to debounce it or whatnot. So let's comment some things out. So the other one is the mobile joystick is not smooth. Okay, so hopefully I can finish these 2 bugs. So types. Let's change this type into something else. Let's rename the event name. So entity animated. Let's just say entity animated 2. Then the type will be entity animated 2. entity animated offset. Any more of these? Let's see. Scene manager does this. So we'll change this to entity animated 2. And then the position will be not add in place, we'll just simply set it. The entity position will be equal to or from array. Give it this. And what else? Here in the door manager, we're emitting this. Okay, so now we need to give the absolute position, which would be the, okay, so this, so we're saying if the door's open, that's determined from the mesh's relative to position to the camera. So if the door's position is above the camera position, it's considered open. So we don't even have a concept of floor. But right now we only go to 0, so we can't really handle doors that go up. So we can just say when you want to go up, just go to, when you want to go down, just go down to 0. And actually, here's a problem because the position, like, we don't know the position you've dragged it to. That was the thing about the relative, is that the zeros were ignored because you added them. So we need the entity. We need the entity here. So pointer we picked on. So we have the mesh. Okay, so we can say that that's just your current position. So we can do that. So we say, position X and mesh position of Z. And we'll do the same here. Mesh position X, mesh position Z. And this will be 2, 2, 2. And then this slide amount, yeah, we also need to do that. Otherwise, it's going to slide to the origin. Okay, that's it for this file. What's this red thing? Okay, we're filtering on this event. And then any more? Handle cast here, which is just saving this as the last event. Okay, and I think that, okay, one more is in Scene Manager. If you receive this, this actually does the animation, but, okay. Didn't we already have one in here? And search in here, entity animated to, oh, this sets the about space. You're not animating, you're just sending it there. And this does the animation when you receive it in real time. Animated to, and you just start the animation, mesh position. So the mesh position goes to, not add, just take it to this location. Okay, so let's get into a space with doors and see if this works. Oh, go to a space that does not have monsters attacking me. Let's just create a bunch of doors in here. Get a door here. And click on, oops, reset. Close it, and we'll just click on here. Click on here, it goes up. Click on it again, it goes down. Click on it, it goes up. I'm going to refresh the page, and as soon as I connect, we retrieve the current position. And if I close it and I refresh the position, it is 0. Okay, so that bug is fixed. Maybe not the most ideal solution, but for that bug, for that particular bug, it's fixed. So we've done this. Now I want to, yes, take a look at the mobile joystick. So I believe that happens actually in the menu manager. So we have make the joystick. On pointer container down, and when you're down, we did a start time business, and then we were watching for when you pick it up, if the click speed was such and such, we would initiate a trigger substitute. Okay, is that the only thing? That only happens when you pick it up, though. What about the dragging? Listen for the pointer until the pointer's up. So after you go down, container move, you're listening for a move event. And then this should add in place the camera. So none of the rest of the stuff changed. This was the only additional stuff. So if I were to just comment all this stuff out, would this make an improvement on the mobile joystick? Not really. Pop, 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 pop. Left inner thumb container. Okay, there's one and there's two and there's a puck, which is another make thumb area. What does this make thumb area do? Just draws an ellipse. Container. Let me check the git diff to see if anything comes out. Menu manager. Assets.js menu manager. Git log assets.js manager. So it seemed when I was starting to play with this stuff, that was trying to fix the time. That was around this commit. So we can try rolling back to this commit and seeing how the speed behaves. So let me copy this. First, let me save the changes that we've done here. So let me check out any changes to menu manager. Okay, check out assets, JS menu manager. So these are all changes relating to the animated to movement. Okay, commit, change animated offset to animated to fix relative. Well, just leave it at that. Okay, now I want to check out bit checkout. This, so I'm in a detached head state. Let me just restart the server. Hopefully nothing changed in the database, but let's see what happens when I just create a new space. Let's just create a new space. Call this old. Enter. And let's create a grid at least. So yeah, we went back to the old menu. Do I have a grid? Oh, primitives. Then grid. And then close this and reload this as is mobile true. Okay, there's no change here. Also can't click on this. So whatever the change is, it predates this commit. This wasn't the issue. Okay, let's go back to master. Git checkout. Is it called main? Okay. And let's do this again. Git log through here. So it wasn't that commit. That's the one I rolled to. Okay, we added the whole thing on this commit here. Add joystick to mobile. In which case, I think the mobile we didn't actually do this hack to allow it. So it's mobile and utils. And here, do we kick it on for is mobile? Let's see. Yeah, so we can just take it out of this render, this is mobile part. So let's see when we first originally added it. It is this commit here. Add joystick to mobile. I'll copy that. Git checkout. that one. Detach state. We're going to restart the server. Okay, we have that. Oh, okay, so is mobile kicks in anyway, so let's just make a change in the is mobile part here. Comment this part out. Save that. So it's just always on. I can't click in here. I've got to click around here, and there's no real change. So maybe it's something else. But I want to say it was smooth before. Let's take a look at the joystick that Babylon.js provides. Babylon.js joystick. So virtual joystick here. Let's do this custom joystick here. So I cannot click in here. I thought I used to be able to. Whoa, fell off. Oh, whoa. Let's go down to a different version. Might be a new thing that I have to file a bug with. Let's do 421. Okay. Yeah, I think there's an issue, so I will file a bug.